in Toastmasters, is also present amongst us, and may I now request our past president, Toastmaster Mohan, to please join me on stage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our distinguished Toastmaster. So over to you for your acceptance speech.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, on 1st of January 2016, when I became a Toastmaster and I looked around, one thing became very clear. There was no way I could be the youngest Toastmaster to become a DTM, not in this decade. Therefore, I attempted the opposite. And I hope our encyclopedic Satish, DTM would approve of that. Either way, if I could inspire at least one Toastmaster to believe that it's never too late, never too happy, never too early, I'm happy. At the age of 14, I was fortunate to get an exposure to public speaking course over 8 weekends conducted by the Dale Carnegie Institute of Public Speaking. That gave me a start in public speaking, as also in college politics. Believe me, there was this non-violent type of college politics. Then followed 4 decades in corporate communications, where all kinds of oral communication was part of the course. Then when I opted out of corporate life before my expiry date, I got an opportunity to teach public speaking and debate in graduate courses. Just to validate that I was giving them enough bang for the buck, a good buck they were paying me, I joined many Toastmasters that I stumbled upon literally outside my residence gate in Ghana. I did one smart thing. I chose the best mentor I could get, Toastmaster Mohan. First thing, he lightened my complex about my age, because he had a lot of gray hair, despite his young age. Whereas I had less gray hair, despite my age. Reasons were probably two. One was DNA. Second was simple arithmetic. Black and gray hair put together, I had less hair than him. Therefore I had less gray hair than him. Mohan is an expert, an exceptional expert in the art of speech making. But he made me feel like an expert. That's the merit of his leadership, the magic of his leadership. Mohan never hid his middle class upbringing. That helped me lighten my awe of his BMW, big BMW, whereas mine is a small Jazz. But when mentees choose your mentor well by judging them by the wheels. I don't know how many of you did that. When I reached the finals at the division level for table topics, Mohan gave me front seat in his BMW. Coming back, holding my runner-up trophy, I held for blocking out everybody, including a later year district director sitting in the rear seat. Those masters. Exactly. You're the witness. Where is the judge? That, you will agree, is not a small achievement for a new Toastmaster, right? To shut up a future district director. Very, I was having a gala time as a Toastmaster, preparing my speeches, rehearsing it on my early morning walk in Gandhinagar, guest speeches, contests, judging, mentoring well over 200 Toastmasters and speech crafters, and helping at least 6 district level speakers with their speeches. But I knew that I would not become a DTM. Why? Because the first hurdle, the box to be ticked of club officialdom seemed deemed you make your choice. Out of bounds for this retired old guy. I took it as what it is, but I wouldn't have become a DTM but if I had not met DTM Sugandhi. No flattery, mere fact. History. Why? Because her strongest suit is CC9, which is
Persuasive.
persuasively speaking. She systematically broke down every objection I had to getting into the leadership position. I still don't know what exactly the designation was, something like a speechcraft coordinator or advisor, I still don't know. Then I also became the district PR manager. 2018-19, Sugandhi, thank you for that, was a great time for me. It was a bonus lease of life for me professionally. I revamped the district area website, which, pardon my saying this, had grown inorganically like some village house that grows and grows with every marriage every year to accommodate the extra public, the new population. I also brought out 11 issues and practically designed 11 issues of the journal, which is more issues than was produced in the last 4 years. Correct me. But with all that, I realized that what stood between me and the D team in the D was a club membership. Now that we have a new person who has just come in, would you remember what you felt when your article got published with your name and your photograph, my lady?
It was a very proud moment when I saw the article in the Pulse magazine, and thanks to you.
Thank you very much. The point I had to say was, no, 15 of the 45 articles were by people with less than 1 year vintage. When you are a teenager, when you are in your early 20s, it means something to you. Thank you for supporting my hunch. Then came an opportunity when someone suggested last summer that I should lead the club. Now, in the best interest of Medley, I requested a far more experienced DTM Sundararaman to do that. He slept over it for 1 day, came back and confirmed. I'm so happy he did that. And I was very happy to do the club secretary. Having ticked that major box, I was taking it easy in far off Kerala, in hilly Kerala, away from outside network, when one evening I got a phone call in Nova. And with great difficulty, I got an auto to go to the nearby village on a rainy evening and submit my knowledge. I became VPE, which I never thought I would, because there were no other takers. Then I realized that maybe this is my way of helping Medley rebuild its pipeline of leadership and also restore the healthy habit or style of planned, predictable succession, term after term. Friends, Medley and you matter together. I mean it. Why else do you think is it that I have attended more meetings in the last 5 years than any of you? Sorry for the challenge. And it's not a case of appearing during my ExCom term and then abandon ship. No, I cannot abandon you because you've given me